I'm good. Yeah, and I messaged you about something, but I think I'm good now. Hi, good morning, everyone. Hello, welcome. Hello. Is anyone out there? Yen, are you there? Hello. Good morning, everyone, or good morning, Japan time. Sorry for my delay. I've had some new pieces come in last night and I couldn't process them until this morning. So I came in early this morning to get them all loaded up. I have missed one. I haven't been able to do one, but I'll be able to share that with you shortly. You're going to be really glad to come on this show today because I have got some absolutely beautiful goodies that have just come in. Ta-da! I don't know if you can see, but I've got Hacks, I've got Box, I've got Swift Rouge H, I've got Vintage Rouge H, I've got Vintage Box Constances, I've got Ostrich, I've got B35s. There is a huge selection of items for you. I've sort of going through the requests and people messaging me about certain items. I have had people sort of say, Lisa, I want to source something whilst you're in Japan, but I would like a Birkin or a Kelly, but maybe something that's a bit more lived in, that's been used a little bit more. So I decided to show you some of them. So these ones will be sort of lower in price. They will probably have some damage, but they also will probably have sort of missing a strap. It is. Hi Yen, hi JR. No, this today is all Hermes. I haven't got any Chanel, but we have got new Chanel coming in. So please do message me, JR, if there's something specific, because I can show you the things that are all here that we don't have to show on the actual show. So please do stay on. Please do message me because there is so much here. So make sure to stay on. Do stay on though, just because I've got some really great price points and some really cool bags. Hey Yen, hi, good morning everyone. So look, I'm just going to start off with the sort of bag of the moment, which everyone is sort of really wanting. Yen, this should be all in my collection, which I've done already. So this is obviously the bag of the moment, the Rouge H Retourné Kelly 28. But this is like no other, guys, because it is a really, really good price point. And as you asked me for sort of bags that have been lived in, or under a certain budget, I have managed to source with this. So this one is, it doesn't come with strap, which I know people are a bit sort of worried about, but it's nothing to be, look, when you buy something without a strap, you're paying sort of £1,000 less already, which is amazing. And you can go to Hermes, or alternatively, if you do decide to purchase this, I will buy you a strap from, there's some straps on Etsy that look perfect and you would never know. So if you did want that, I would be very happy to help you with sourcing the strap. I wouldn't be able to do it in Hermes because that would need to be you doing that. They need the bag, but B, also it's a great way to start relationships with people in the store if you go in and you have something to add to a strap. Little inside tip there for you. Hi Laura, thanks Yen. So here we go. So it just has its keys, there's no cadena, and they're all key and there isn't a strap, but I have priced this so well. The condition, there is some slight wear on the corners. Other than that, she is so, just on one corner, other than that, she is so lovely and shiny. She doesn't, the stamps on the vintage sometimes have come off. They've been rubbed been rubbed off or used. I see it a lot, especially here, but I still wanted to show you this. We authenticate them. The people we source off authenticate them. We authenticate them, and then we also send it to another party. So with the pieces in Japan, they're sort of authenticated about 4 times. So this is something that I really wouldn't worry about when it comes to buying vintage, because we do the hard work for you primarily. But oh, is it lagging today? Sorry guys. I mean the connection on my side looks good. Sorry if I'm lagging, but yeah. So Yen, have you got the SKU? It should be on my collection, but let me know, because I really want you guys to see this price, because these are at the moment the bag of the moment. Rouge H in a really good price point. Yes, it doesn't have the strap, but again, as I said, I'm here for you. Primarily the hosts have time to source. They have to do all the back end parts of this, the shows and everything else, and they don't have a lot of time. But what I have time for is you. So if you want some help sourcing a strap, I would, but this is something I really wouldn't say no to, especially if you're wanting something within this colour. And if you can see the price point, this is £8,100 or $10,206 US. These online, you can see what they've been purchased for. They're around 10.5, 11.5, sometimes £12,000. So this is 100% something that you should take home. And do message me about some help with a strap. I'll be very happy to help you. But look at the sheen and the price. The price is so good, ladies. Don't miss out. And you are my favourite time slot, I have to say. So you all get all the pieces before anyone else. So, yeah, I like this. I like this time slot. I like looking after you all. Yeah, customs and duties are covered on the live show. Customs and duties are covered when using the personal shopping service with me as well. And here I am going in on some bigger bags now, because another thing that people sort of ask me for is sort of travel bags, things they can throw all their pieces in, but also at good price points. Now look, again, have you seen this one? It's a hack. I don't know if any of you have seen the hacks, but it's a personal favourite of mine on the vintage market, just because it's got the, it's 30 centimetres by 30, so comparing it, it's slightly smaller and looks taller than a Birkin 35, so it's really that, why I like it is it's in between sort of a Birkin 30 and a Birkin 35, so it's just super cool. I will show the constants in a minute, but let me just, yeah, it's 32 centimetres, so in between a 30 and 35, so it's perfect for every day, for travel. You can fit all your items in it. Let me double check. Yes, you can do a laptop, and this is what I really do like about the hacks, even though it's vintage, and this one is 1996. They really keep their structure. I mean, I sourced one a few months ago in chocolate brown, and it was from the late 80s and early 90s, and it kept its structure so well. So has this. I mean, we've got some small markings on the side, some slight wear on the side as well. This is fjord leather. It's very similar to, has the same characteristics, I would say, as Togo or Clements. The grain is slightly larger, but I do find with these, they keep their structure more. Let me take the items out. This one, look, it's under £10,000. It's £9,995 or $12,593 US. It's in colour natural. It's got, honestly, it's like Goldilocks of the Birkins, I find, in terms of sizing, because it's not too big with a 35 and it's a 30 as well. This item is pinned. It's got the gold hardware. There's some slight tarnishing, but other than that, and look, this is with all its stuffing out. It is so perfect. Really great option if you're wanting sort of that everyday bag and it can fit all your everyday bits, or when you travel, because you can throw everything in here and it will still keep its structure, which I really like, and it fits a laptop in. So, I mean, I'm bringing you everything I can in good terms of good price points. Fab. What am I going to show? The Constance. Here she is. She is looking beautiful. If you want to pin this one again. Yeah, the Fjord is durable, thickest leather, and I did also read that it is waterproof. This one, which I mean, I get slightly worried when people say it's waterproof, but I mean, I wouldn't take it for a dance in the rain. But it is really durable. That is something as a bag that you can use every day and throw it around a little bit. It's a great option, and I really do love the size. So we've got the navy box. This should also be on the collection yen. Again, this one has lived a little bit. This is what sort of I've been asked for, so I did want to show is things that have lived or have been used. So they're not in perfect condition, but again, the leather's lovely and shiny. So I mean, you've got the hairline scratches on the H here, and then you've got some markings on the back. Especially we've got some on the front here too, but it's all been priced accordingly. This one's the stamp has rubbed off. This is all reflected in the price, and again, what I said earlier on in the show, the people who we source them authenticate it, then they use another AI system, then we authenticate it, and then we use our AI system. So it really is nothing to worry about. But I would say probably, I'd say late 80s, I would say, or 90s on this one, if I had to look. But there's no wear on the corner. And yeah, it's £5,800 or $7,308. The reason why I'm sort of showing these pieces is because obviously I do have people asking me, sort of say, Lisa, I want something, and there's, but you know, I know they're still quite high price points, but compared to others, they're not as high. But you want something that you can just sort of throw on, use, and not be overly worried about. I personally really like the vintage bags quite high up. I think it looks quite, I like all my bags high up, even my sort of non-vintage new bags like the Chanel, classic Chanel, I wear really high up. I just think it looks really cool, and you can just pop it under your arm as well. But this is a really great option if you're wanting box. I know, it's a really, really amazing price, and don't be scared of the stamps. Yeah, we're not able to decipher the year, but if you're wanting to pay, you know, £1,000 less, then do it. It's nothing to be scared about, because we do all the hard work for you and all the worrying, as Yen and I know, all the worrying about authentication, ensuring it's the right bag. So don't worry, that's what we are here for. So we're on to another, again, I've got two Kelly 28s Rouge H. What kind of morning am I giving you this morning? It's not even 20 minutes in, and I've got you a Constance for under £6,000, a Hack for under 10, and I've got a Swift Rouge H Kelly 25 in with gold hardware. which is again another fab piece. This one is 2008. Comes with strap. Let me, hold on one second. I'm making a mess, so give me one moment. I need to make sure I've put this items back and stop making a mess of the showroom. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Yen, you should have this up. So this is just to show you what Swift looks like after it's lived a little. It is softer, Swift, but I think you can see the difference in the colour in terms of box. I mean, Swift is just an absolute dream. In terms of the colour, you can really see it absorbs it. And this comes with strap. It has everything. It's got strap, key, and clochette, Dina, everything. And what I really like about Swift, when you're trying on, I know it's silly things, but when I try on a lot of bags, there's certain characteristics that I like about them. And one of the characteristics I really love about Swift is it's super light. And also, again, this is something that people sort of ask me for. I want a Rouge H, but I want someone's sort of worn a bit or doesn't look so perfect. And again, this one I know you shouldn't, and Mez says you shouldn't wear things crossbody, especially Kelly's, but I really like crossbodies. And this one you could wear really comfortably. And I've also priced this really well compared to sort of Celia. You know, we do look at the items and know this one isn't. It has been worn, and this Swift does go a bit soft. It does go a bit softer, but if you want sort of a more lived-in kind of look, this is the perfect bag. And it's Rouge H, which we know has been on the horizon for everyone. And this one is 10,895 or $13,728 US, which you cannot go wrong with. I mean, the box vintage ones, which are older, are even more expensive, so about £1,000 more you'll be spending. But this one is got that more softer leather, but she feels so nice and light. It's a really great option when you're wanting that more lived-in look. If you have any questions, do message me. And if you could pop my WhatsApp, if you have any following questions about this, or is there anything else you want to see, so that when they come in, they're new, I can sort of reach out to you and let you know. I do try and make this show be all about the pieces that everyone wants, or try and make it as much as what you're wanting as possible. Right, so here we go. I was talking to someone about this morning who was messaging me. This is, if someone put a gun to my head, which I know that theoretically isn't going to happen, but if someone's put a gun to my head and said, in 1 second, you've got to tell me what's the best bag you've ever seen whilst in Japan or in general, I would say this. Honestly, gun to my head, 1 second, I would say this one. This is a Kelly 28 box in blue thalassa with guilloche hardware. I don't know if you can see. So with the guilloche, it just means that it doesn't scratch, and it's got its seals. This one's got its seals on still. Comes with strap. No Evelyn. I don't see many Evelyns, JR, here at the moment. But I have got some other Constances. Message me about sizing and I can show you. No problem. Or maybe I'll just... What size are you looking for? Let me know size and colour and I'll ask the team to grab one for me. But let me just carry on talking about this absolute beauty. One of the characteristics I really enjoy about this piece is, even though it's vintage, it's got a real modern feel. If I saw someone wearing this and I didn't know much about Hermes, you would think, oh, that's a relatively new bag. The stamp on this is N. Yen, would you remind me what stamp this is? Would you just let me know? I've lost all train of thought, and I've been trying, these are all new, so I've been trying to remember all the stamps, but I've not remembered condition. She has the strap. I would say at the back there's a slight marking, but other than that, she's perfect. The front has maybe 1 or 2 hairline fractures, but it really doesn't impact the look. There's a slight scratch here, mark, like very, very slight, but she's in such good condition. She's a real beauty because 2004. Thank you, Yen. She's a real beauty because even though she's in the certain light, she can look like blue, but also looks very sort of dark blue. So you've got, you know, comparing that to navy, if you're someone who's just a bit afraid of colour, or is it sort of, I don't want colour in my wardrobe, but I want something a bit different than black or gold, this is a really great option. This one is £15,995 or $20,053 US. I've priced this very well. I wouldn't be able to do anything on the price. This is very rare to find. I don't see many of them, but also if you wanted me to source brand new Kelly 28 in box from the store, A, it would be impossible, and B, it would be, you're looking at an extra £7,000. But yeah, telling you now, gun to my head, this is the bag I would choose. No, in no uncertain terms. Absolutely not. It is the best bag I have seen. And also with the items that we show you, they're not sort of given to us or given to the suppliers. The suppliers actually go all around the world looking and sourcing for these bags. So this is why we're able to get such unique pieces. And I know I'm focusing a lot on it, but I'm going to try her on because I'm so in love with her. She comes with key cachette, and look, even got the guilloche on the padlock. You can't go wrong with that. And I'm gonna try her on. It's got also the contrast white stitching is so nice. You could use this day to evening as well. I don't think it would make any difference. But if you do have any questions, please feel free to message me. This one is not to be missed. You know, I hate putting pressure on people. It's the worst part of my job when I have to. But yeah, I really hate when people sort of like, it's the last one, you've got to get it, da, da, da. But I generally don't know when I would see something like this again. So if you want to think about it and have a chat with me, please feel free. But I mean, look at that, you cannot go wrong. It's an absolute stunning piece, and again, it's so light, so easy to wear. Again, box is perfect to spa. But again, what I said to you, I just love its real modern feel. Doesn't feel like a bag that's 20 years old. It's looked like you've just flown to Paris, popped into Hermes, and jumped out with this bad boy. In all of our dreams, I'm sure. But yes, please do message me about this, and we'll have a chat. But if you're feeling it, if your blood's pumping a bit, because that happens to me when I see something I really like, my blood starts to pump a bit, and I think, oh my god, should I not, what should I do? If you just want to have a chat, please, this is what I'm here for. But it is one that I really wouldn't miss out on. It's a fantastic piece. I'm coming back to London, so I finish up with Luxury Promise on the 8th, and then my family are coming out to meet me, and we're travelling around Japan, so I won't be back until the 18th of May. And let me have a little look. Sorry, we have B25s or B30s with gold hardware. Lily, I've got B35 in gold hardware, but let me go and ask if I can. Let me go and have a little look. And JR, absolutely Constantine in black or neutral. Bear with me, guys. Don't leave me. I'm just hunting. I'm going to go and hunt for 2 minutes. Don't leave me. Do you have Constance 18? Black? Neutral colour?
Black, so dark. No, red only.
Red only? Okay. Lovely, thank you. JR, I don't have any neutrals, but I do have red. Would that be something you're interested in? I know you usually sort of don't tend to move away from... I don't think you're much of a red lady, but this is really beautiful. If you let me know if you want to see this, just pop me a message on here and I will show you. We've got the red. Oh, I do love a red Constance. Oh, just because I wear black so much, it's really nice. It's got a really nice pop and it's palladium hardware. But message me if you want to see it and I'll give you all the details. I have Lily. Do you want to see a Birkin 35? I can show you. So again, when I try and choose these shows, I do try and think of things that people have asked me for. So lived in bags, interesting colours, box colours in different colours. So I've also chosen this Birkin 35 in Ardans leather. I have to say, and I don't want to cheat on my new Hermes counterpart because I do love, I love sourcing all the brand new Hermes as well, but the vintage leathers is morning.
Look at you.
They got me coffee.
Yes. Coffee. Good morning. Who is awake? How many people have we got awake? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Can't see the
Wow.
bed.
I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at this bag.
I haven't shown that yet.
Where were you hiding this, Lisa?
Lima.
I haven't.
Where were you gatekeeping that?
I don't gatekeep.
Guys, are you awake?
Wow. That's stunning. Is that Bordeaux? It's incredible.
Whatever
Speech
it is,
Wow.
it's
It's the
beautiful.
pricey we were talking about last night that
Oh,
you
is
were
it?
thinking that you wanted. Good pricey.
Oh, I have to have
I think I might need to shop from Lisa's show.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Wow.
What's going on?
Guys, I'm going to give you first dibs before I start dipping.
Oh my
because these bags are amazing. Are you okay?
Yeah, of course, guys. Sorry, just got distracted. This is the kind of vibes we have here, the excitement levels. But let me just show you quickly this Ardans Birkin 35. And as I was saying, I love brand new Hermes, and it's part of my job. I love sourcing. It's so exciting being able to see if we can get the new items. But coming here and feeling and touching all the different leathers, I do have such a soft spot for the more vintage leathers. I spent a lot of time with Yen, and she knows everything you could possibly know about Hermes, and she was saying that sort of the vintage leathers are slightly better in terms of wear, and I really can see that. And so we've got Birkin 35, gold hardware, absolutely no tarnishing on the corners, absolutely perfect. And with this, it keeps its structure and it's got its durability. So please message me or WhatsApp me if you want some more advice or some help. I have also been sort of going out in daylight and taking photos so you can get a better idea. Is our dance heavier than Togo? No, I would say they're around the same.
Maybe a little cake as well.
Thank you.
Thought you probably not eaten.
I hadn't.
Yeah, obviously. Doesn't eat.
Thank you. Maybe slightly heavier, but penny, even though it's slightly heavier, it does, but it's more structured. So you could throw all your stuff in here and it would really keep its structure. Whereas the Togo was kind of, the sides would come out, this part would sort of maybe droop a little bit, but this one keeps in perfect condition. And the price is 10,500. I mean, it looks like Birkin 35 brand new Togo that I've sourced recently, and for £10,000 less. You cannot go wrong. And please WhatsApp me. I'm also happy to help in terms of payment plans. If you want to do half bank transfer, card, I can really help and have time to do that to help you. It would honestly be such a pleasure. I'm so messy. I'm not putting things back in its place. It's naughty Hermes, very naughty Hermes lady right now. Yes, JR, I will show you the red. Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, you do. Thanks, Yen. You do have to tell me to be quiet because I do have a tendency to keep talking. So the SKU for this, I know it's slightly out of your comfort zone, JR, but the beauty about colour with Hermes for me is they do it so well, and their combinations. You've got to remember, if you're a gold hardware or silver hardware person, try and not think of it in that way, but think about why have they chosen this hardware to go with this colour, because we trust them, don't we? We love their pieces. So just be open to different hardware is my advice, because I was definitely a gold hardware, and now I just have a look and see at the two mixes and the colours and why they've chosen it. So this one is 90227773 yen, 90227773. Yeah, only state tax is not covered, but we covered your customs and your duties. And yeah, but not state tax. So yes, yen, it's 90227773. It's in perfect condition. There is slight hairline scratches on the hardware. But other than that, she's great from the back and the front. And also, we talk about getting blood pumping when it comes to Hermes. It's got two different areas and sections. So you've got a place to put your cards, you've got a place to put and separate. I love organisation in a card. It's amazing. And let me double check the year on that one. What year is D? Leans, would you just double check D?
Yes,
D stamp.
D stamp. In a square?
No, just D.
Just D.
Just D. Just D on her own.
Okay, let's have a look. So
Fit.
D is 2019.
2019.
Yes, I'm gonna get your phone case that has all the Hermes stamp at the back.
I need it.
Is this
I
like
need it.
fancy?
Please
Is there anything
do.
like that?
No, we
So
can make a
this
personalised
is
one.
so great with crossbody, and you can fit phones, everything in there, and also you can just do it like this,
Like so.
like so.
Yeah.
It's Rouge Viv, which is again one of the really special ones. The special part of the reds is the Rouge H and the Rouge Viv, and it's a new D, and it's available for $89995. Covered in customs and duties. I will also do free shipping if you decide to shop with me today. I will refund you your shipping, but there's honestly, I'm very, very pedantic when it comes to markings. This one is fabulous. There's very, very little wear. She is a great one, great option. Right, I am going to just pop this in here and just ask, is there any other requests that anyone would like to see this morning before I head off?
We will be going live soon.
The ladies are going live soon, but let me know if there's anything specific. JR, please do message me about Chanel or anything you want to see there, and I will take care of you. Or anyone message me. I'm in the showroom today, so great opportunity to show you everything. Or if you just want to talk to me about Hermes and getting some ideas. This one goes in here. But again, you just can't go wrong with these Rouge H's. Just doing a little recap. And also, I have a new box 35. So this came in yesterday, and really last minute, and the lovely lady who's helping us sort of ran towards me going, sort of, Lisa. And I came in early to process all of these things for you this morning, but unfortunately I didn't have a chance to do this. But this is Birkin 35 in box, and it is this absolutely
phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's the only word.
That's the only
Phenomenal.
word you can say. It is. I need to find out what the colour is, but message me about it. It's not black. It's sort of an almost purple colour. So message me about this. It's a really good price. So WhatsApp me for more details. Can we please see the grey Kelly behind you? This isn't the grey Kelly. Lil, this isn't a grey Kelly. This is the blue Thalassa. And then this bad boy is, again, I was saying earlier, if someone was going to put a gun to my head and ask me to choose in 1 second the best things I've seen in Japan, and remember, we've been all around Japan, we've been to multiple suppliers, we've done all our market research as well, it would be these two. So this is the Ostrich gold hardware, perfect condition, absolutely stunning. I think you would really, really enjoy this. Please do. It is a great price, but again, it's about just finding those pieces that you just aren't going to get. The Ostrich and the blue Thalassa. If you're thinking of stepping into, Ostrich isn't considered exotics, but if you're wanting to step in away from the other leathers that you may have in your collection, the Ostrich is a really great option to go into, and especially Birkin 28. And these are really, really great prices. But again, here's the gun to my head bag. Anyone thinking about this, anyone's blood getting pumping about it, please do give me a message. You really need to discover some of this, because again, do you know what happens a lot of the time? I get screenshots like this of me holding a bag and customers going, is this still available? I wish I got it. Like, screenshot this, because I'm not going to be able to get it for you. So make sure, if you're thinking about it, to do it, because she is an absolute one of a kind. Bear with me. I'm just going through the comments. Bear with. I would do the Ostrich, and I would do the blue C18 again. Would you also get black Not Box Constance and also Garden Party? Black Not Box might be a bit hard in Japan, but I can definitely get it elsewhere. I'll message you, JR. I have your number. The blue C18 again. Yeah, again, so if anyone's just sort of joining us from earlier, I have selected things that people have asked me for today in terms of, I want something a bit more lived in, slightly lower in price. So this is what I've sort of chosen on those kind of basis. This one doesn't, the stamp on this is unclear, it has rubbed off, which isn't something to be scared of. I see it a lot in vintage, but it is also massively reflected on the price. And we've got some slight wear here at the front. But this is the beauty of getting this sort of vintage Constances, is that it is something that you can use and not feel scared of using, because she has lived a little bit more. And it is a great price. I think this is under £6,000. Yeah, do you think about the blue box, Kelly? Yeah, Margot, I will send you a message. They're very slight. The marks are very, very, very slight on it, but I do like to be as transparent as possible, because there's nothing worse than receiving something and being disappointed. Yeah, are you able to pop the ostrich in for me, if you wouldn't mind? And I'll be able to show it again, because this is another one, another gun to my head, guys. Gun to the head kind of bag. Don't see many of them, and I would never talk about putting a gun to my head, but the 2 bags I said are absolutely worth it. I have, Laura, got a box Birkin 30. Message me, I'll show you. Of course. It's 90231591. 90231591. 90231591. Look at it. This is a gun to the head kind of moment. Absolutely stunning. Love the colour. It is a beautiful sort of mix between a grey and a blue and a kind of navy. It's got all the undertones. It's got the blue undertone, it's got the grey. It can be definitely worn, it can be worn during the day, it can be worn in the evening because of the ostrich. And even, with the ostrich and more exotic bags, I do like them without the strap. I just think it's got an edge of chicness. But if you do want to sort of casual it up, it comes with dust bag, strap, look at the padlock. I'm so sad. I never thought in my life I would get excited by a padlock. But look, things happen. It's got, they cover the padlocks with special leather so that it doesn't mark the bags. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So the price of this one is £18,800. Or $23,688 US. When Yen was here and we were sourcing together, she was actually contemplating to purchase this, but she'd already bought something already, so she couldn't. And if Yen says to buy something, buy it in a heartbeat. I listen to anything Yen says about Hermes. Not just this, I mean, this one you can just use very rarely, but bring this out in the next 5-10 years and it will still have its modern feel. It's again, what I said about the blue thalassa, I really do enjoy seeing these vintage pieces that I feel like just really transcend to now and have got that real modern feel to it, especially if you're sort of vintage. I'm not sure, it's like a bit old. So I know some people have said this to me, that I don't want an old bag. Well, this one is definitely, doesn't look old. It is a great, great option. Right, anyone want to see anything before I leave? Anything else, or want to recap or let you know? Yeah, it really is. It's what Yen said, it's such a great neutral colour, especially in an ostrich. But anything anyone want to recap? Any of the Rouge H's? Or this hack, which is amazing for an everyday leather. I did go Hermes mad today, I know, but there's some really special pieces, so I kind of had to. I just wanted to sort of give some time to talk about some of the more special pieces that are available in Japan, because it's not just all black box Kellys and vintage bags. There is a lot more. So before I leave, does anyone want to see anything? Any more Hermes or a recap? If you want to know about this one, please pop me a message. If you're in the market for a box 35 in a really unusual colour, again, please message me. Screenshot this one and use the link below to message me about it. Well, I don't know about you, I've had a wonderful hour. Thank you very, very much.
Should we give a quick peek?
And we're going to do a quick peek of what's coming now.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes. So guys, we had a lot. The gloves have had to come out. We had a lot of queries over this metallic silver Gige. If anybody is in the market for one, Lisa sold the other one for such a great price, and somebody grabbed it because these are collector's pieces. Did you know this is one of the rarest metallics? And I did not know this. So this color is one of the rarest metallics in the world, especially in this design in the Gige. We have one. We have also got these collector's pieces. So if you're in the market for a pouch / crossbody bag, we've got you covered. We've got you gold ladies, and we've also got you metallic / silver ladies. These are fantastic for a special event. We've got do you remember this?
Yes.
Yes. Someone owned this. Not this particular one, but very similar. So this is one, they only made a couple of these in the world. I was quite fortunate to have one. Lisa actually sold this to a client in the US because this bag is perfect from day to night. We've got this, wow, the numbers are creeping up. You guys want these. So we will be back in 10 minutes. We've got this as well. And I'm quickly going to show you, we've got some watches coming up. So if you're in the market for a watch, Lima and I have got, we've got you covered with the Chanel watches. We've also got Cartier coming up. We've got the Love bracelet coming up. We've also got some amazing smaller rings. Now these rings are slightly tiny. The ladies here have exceptionally small fingers, dainty fingers. And then we may be also auctioning some diamond rings as well. So much coming up. I'm going to give Yen a 10-minute break. We are going to go and set up, and we are going to see you just after 11 o'clock Japan time, which I think will be about 3:05 PST and just before midnight in the East Coast. So